Channel No Name Ho. Welcome to another episode. We talk about none other than the MCU. We got another brand new trailer.
Yes, we're getting hit
from
with trailers.
The Boys. The crew is back. The one, the only Guardians of the Galaxy, baby.
My favorite.
Guardians of the Galaxy, Volume 3, with none other than Michael and Kevin. Michael and Kevin. Michael and Kevin. Let's get into it, baby.
All right. Yeah, I say let's just jump right into it. We're gonna watch it, and then we'll go.
Yeah, we'll give you guys our thoughts, predictions.
Because this one is very close to my heart because
man, one of the best.
One of the best. I love Guardians. And it's another movie where I'm somewhat optimistic. Not as optimistic as Ant-Man, but I'm optimistic, you know? Wow. I'm more hyped watching it this time. This is my second time watching it.
The crew is back.
I'm extra hyped right now.
Yeah.
There's so much. And it's a short trailer.
Man.
Wow. So we're gonna get a lot of like answers from old stuff. Like you could see like Rocket's past. You know, we've never got anything about it. And it's always stuff that gets hinted, and we need that to like close out his story. Speaking out closing out stories, you heard him say like we'll fly out together for the last time or some shit.
Who said that?
I think that was Rocket.
Okay.
Kind of like fucking Bradley Cooper.
Yeah, I mean they confirmed like this is their last one.
And I'm fine with that. I feel like
that's fine.
I'd rather the movies end on a good note. I think more than a trilogy.
If it's on a good note.
If it's on a good note, it's a good point. Like that's kind of where I want another Thor movie. When they said Love and Thunder for Thor, I'm like, he's gonna get a fourth one. That's not how trilogies work. You know what I mean? Like you can only get 3 movies. So, but like now I want another one because he needs to end off strong.
Yeah, that
the Guardians, if they end up strong, yeah. But it's probably gonna be the last Guardians movie. Yeah, again, they have so many other movies they got to do. They have so many movies they got to do and work their way to that final big fight with Kang. And like, how many are they going to put another Guardians 4 movie in it and like take away from the other ones? And then what's going to happen when Kang's done? Are they going to bring these actors who are going to be like 10 years older by then back into those roles? Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's sad, and you feel it in the tone of how they're talking at that moment of the trailer. It's going to be sad.
Yeah, I think it's you can definitely tell it's gonna leave like such a bittersweet feeling. Like this is gonna be like literally their send off. Like that's it. This is it. We're not gonna see these guys anymore.
They'll come back in other people's
I'm
movies.
curious how they're gonna end their story. I'm hoping it's on a good note. I hope no one dies. I hope none of the characters die.
Yeah,
which I don't think they will. I don't think none of them will. I mean, even though there's a scene in that trailer where Peter's like fucking crying and like screaming. So I'm curious why he's what's going on there where he's like devastated.
Yeah.
Maybe it has to do something with Gamora. I mean, it's obviously in the trailer it's confirmed that Gamora's back, which is nice, and she's back with them. That's cool to see.
Yeah, in the poster you see her standing with them, so it's like she's gonna be part of the Guardians again.
That's cool.
She's also looking at a Polaroid.
Yeah, I saw that too. Yep.
So she's looking back at her memory, like that she never experienced that memory, but she's looking back at Gamora's memories of her with his family, and see, it's the unfortunate thing of killing a character and replacing him with a variant. It's not the character, right? Like the Loki that we have in the show of Loki, that's not the Loki that fought with Thor against the Dark Elves.
Variant.
It's not the Loki that was at Ragnarok with Thor. This isn't the Gamora that fell in love with Peter.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that hurts me, man, because in fucking Infinity War, when they introduced the Guardians, right, when like they switch over to them, they're in the ship, they're blasting the music, and you're getting that Guardians of the Galaxy feel. You see Gamora there singing. And when you
Yeah.
first meet Gamora, she's a cold killer. She don't give a fuck. She's
Hmm.
talking shit about dancing. She's making it sound like it's soft. And like Peter got to her. She
Yeah.
fell in love with the man, and now she's more like him. She likes music, which is one of his big things. And now all that's gone, right? She didn't fight with them against I'm not gonna remember the dude's name. Ronan, actually, the blue dude.
Ronan, yeah, Ronan.
She didn't fight with them there. She wasn't the one that helped them with Ego. This is a completely different character. But
Completely
somehow
different.
she's gonna get pulled back into the Guardians family and fall back in love
Yeah.
with Star Lord.
I think they're gonna do that. Like have her go through this whole thing where she ends up falling for Peter again, where she ends up kind of becoming like the original Gamora. I
Yeah,
think they're gonna
that's
do
what we
that
want.
just to show like it doesn't matter which Gamora, like you're always gonna come back to the family. You're always gonna come back.
Wow,
You
that's
know what I
beautiful.
mean?
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think they're gonna. I think that's the whole like premise of like them, bringing Gamora back. So I think that would be nice to see.
Yeah.
Like if that theory is correct, like I think that'd
And
be
they could
cool to
do
see
that through
again.
Nebula. Because Nebula
Yeah,
probably has everything recorded. So
that's true.
she might be
I'm
able
sure
to
they
be
have
giving her
enough.
info.
Yeah, enough stuff like to show Gamora, like, yo, this was you back then. Well, this
Yeah.
was the original one.
This could have been you
Well,
or
not
whatever.
original. I don't know, whatever, but yeah,
Because she's the past Gamora, but like timelines
yeah,
are so weird. But she's Gamora from the past.
from the
So it's the same
past. Yep.
Gamora, just like
Yeah.
right before she met
Mm-hmm.
the Guardians. That's the other thing. She didn't get that because dude, and we're gonna be talking about the two Guardians movies too here, not just the trailer. Because that first that first movie where they break out of prison, where they
Oh
first
my
become a team,
god.
what an incredible scene! And like that, she was not part of
That
that.
that's probably the highlight of that movie
Oh my god,
for me. That
yeah,
part was
well,
so good.
yeah.
So good.
Um, so it's gonna be great to see that team together. That
Yeah.
first shot we see of the team, and I said it while we were watching it. What do you think about that suit that they were wearing? Hopefully, that's
Yeah, I
not what
don't
they're wearing
like
through
it.
the whole thing.
I'm not that
It
crazy
looks
about it.
bulky.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
it
could have.
looks like Peter was coming down like this. It was a little weird. I don't
Yeah.
know. They look
Hopefully, it's only for a
maybe they
little
end
bit.
up taking it off. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Like,
Yeah.
or maybe that's just like a part of like a fucking suit to keep him alive. Who fucking knows? I don't know.
Yeah, it
But
might be just for
yeah,
that scene.
I wasn't that crazy about that the whole design. I hope they don't keep that throughout the
Yeah.
movie.
Same, because that was
Yeah,
one of my first reactions. I'm like that was the
yeah,
only
yeah.
feeling I got. Everything else I
Yep,
like, but that kind of like
same.
we saw Rocket hug that, I guess, Otter is that what that thing was. So he's gonna get reunited to go back to Rocket. Like he's gonna get
Yep.
reunited, and that's we're gonna get a little bit of his past there. Um, again, they're gonna have to tie in more about how Mantis is Star
Mm-hmm.
Lord's sister, so we'll be able to see that. We'll probably get more about Drax too, even though we kind of got a lot about Drax in the first one. You know, his wife got killed by Ronan, so on and so forth. But
Yeah,
we
they'll
do need a
probably
little bit more
show it.
background.
Maybe they'll show it.
Yeah, maybe they'll show it.
Maybe they'll show
And
it.
and give him some sort of closure because he got to close out all 5 of their stories.
Yeah.
And that's different. You know what I mean? It's like when they close out Iron Man's story, right? When they close it out in Iron Man 3, where he gives up all of his suits, right? He gets them
Mm-hmm.
back in the next movie, but like that was a way to close out those trilogies. You need to do the same thing for these 5 characters this time. And it's more than 5 characters because it's not just them. Because again, you see in the posters, Mantis is there, Cosmo's there. I
Kraglin.
keep forgetting Yondu's guy's name.
Kraglin.
Kraglin. There was another character there too. Oh, Nebula.
Nebula,
So it's like essentially the Guardians of the Galaxy. It's 9 characters now. If you include
9,
Cosmo,
bro.
which great. That's why I want that. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Super dope.
So
Can't wait to see that.
we're gonna need that stuff. You know. Like we're probably gonna even learn more about Quill being a Celestial, a son of a
A
Celestial.
Celestial, yep.
Right. Because do you remember what the gold people were called?
No.
Because when they
Go look it up.
first, yeah, when they first meet him in that scene, and he's there flirting with them. The movie's
Oh
so
my
good.
god,
Number
that
two,
was so
so
funny.
good.
When there was like, what was she say? She was like, "Yeah, we have to." Fuck, I forgot what she said. When she was like, "We have to practice like the old ways or some shit."
Yeah,
And
yeah,
he was like,
yeah.
"I would love to do that with you." And, and Gamora gets jealous.
I love it. I love it. But she mentions in that same scene, like, oh, you're something much older, blah blah blah. So she's aware that he's a Celestial. And
Yeah,
now they're getting Adam Warlock into the picture, who's
and they
I don't know.
show him.
Yep, they showed him. He looks great.
That's
I like
dope.
that actor.
So
Um,
interesting about Warlock, as I don't know, I don't know if you wanted to add.
what I was just gonna say is by bringing in Adam Warlock, we'll probably be able to discover more about what it is to be a Celestial and what this whole
Mm,
weird space shit is. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of weird space
yeah,
shit that is gonna help build the lore of the Marvel universe, and maybe through them they'll give us that. Because again, we want closure for all of our characters, at least our 5 characters, and we want more past information,
the
right? We
Sovereign,
want it, yeah, the Sovereign, yes,
the Sovereign.
Sovereign are the gold people. What about Adam Warlock? You were gonna say
What's interesting is he had a placement for a stone.
there's a spot on
So
his head, yeah.
he's apparently like connected to the Soul Stone, but in the comics he doesn't have that.
Okay.
I was looking
Huh.
at pictures of him in the comics. He doesn't have that, and he has that.
Where did you hear that that's supposed to be for a stone? Or just rumors? Or that's like
That was in the comics. Yeah, like he's connected to the Soul Stone.
mm. And now this is how they're gonna do it, is by putting the
Yeah, so
okay.
I'm.
Yeah,
That's why it was a little weird that they're introducing him now when he was
without the
like a
stone.
big part of like bringing down Thanos. So I'm curious,
Yeah.
like what he has to do with it.
And I remember
Um,
being shocked by that too when Guardians 2 ended, and then like I didn't see Guardians 3 coming out before Avengers. Right? It's like, wait, the Avengers 3 is coming
yeah.
out first, and it's like, what about the whole Adam Warlock thing? They're just gonna
Hmm.
like push that off till later, and essentially that's the crazy thing, right? Is like they're like plotting their revenge at the end of number 2. The Sovereign are
Yeah.
plotting their revenge against the Guardians, and then 5 years go by, right?
Five
Unless
years, bro.
they got fucking blipped too. And they better
Yeah.
bring that up, that people in space got blipped as well.
Hmm.
But like now they're gonna get their revenge. So it's like there's this big time
Yeah.
gap. It would have probably been nice if you had that movie there, and then Adam Warlock could be tied in with Thanos
Hmm.
somehow. But we're also gonna get robbed of what this movie is, and what I feel like a lot of this movie is gonna be Quill searching for Gamora.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's gonna be what's driving the plot forward. You know, inevitably, like they're there
Yeah,
to be
because
Guardians,
it's
but
like
they're also gonna pull him in.
essentially
Right.
like what's you start thinking like what's the point of the movie? You know, it's like what's the point?
Yeah.
Like
What do you think the point is besides the Gamora thing,
right? It's
the Adam
like
Warlock thing?
obviously Ant-Man is focused on Kang. It's like, all right,
Yeah.
what does Guardians have to do with Kang, and like what does
Well,
Guardians have to do? Like, are they gonna have like a priority in the movie, or like are they just
yeah.
gonna
I don't
have their
know.
own adventure, like where it I guess eventually ties into Kang, or like I don't know, but
Yeah. You said in one of the previous talks we had where Adam Warlock's contribution to beating Thanos might be moved over to his
oh, okay,
contribution to beating
okay, yeah,
Kang.
yeah, that's
So
right.
that might be them tying that in
That
there.
might be
Or it
yeah,
might not tie in at all. It might be
yeah.
like a lot of these movies where they're not building towards the end, and that's fine because we do want their individual stories too. It's not all about the Avengers. Their individual stories are good enough, and especially because they're in space, so they're so separate from
Hmm.
everybody. It makes sense for them to have their own adventures and detached from everybody else.
Yeah,
I'm
that's fine.
curious, like who else they could pull in again because they're always forcing all these new characters, and are they going to have an opportunity here?
Yeah.
They might not want to. They're already introducing Cosmo in a way, right? It's a minor character. It's not that serious.
Hmm.
And they're going to be introducing Adam Warlock, who might stick around. So he's like potentially a new Avenger. Who knows?
Yep.
But he might be the only villain, right? He might be the The guy who's
Yeah, so
fucking him up.
it looks like I don't know if you see him in the trailer. He's they show him like at the end he has like the fucking chrome, like he has like a chrome helmet,
Okay.
and he's like, it's like, I don't know if you saw that in the trailer, you noticed it. Like they showed
Keep
him
going.
and the camera like pan, like it went upside down, or it went, I don't know if you noticed that.
No,
But
yeah, when the
whatever.
girl was running.
So he's the high evolutionary. He's the one that created Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, why are you spoiling it? Yeah.
No, I mean that's
dope.
in the
That's comics.
comics.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's comics.
Okay.
That's comic
Good.
knowledge.
Good. I like that because I was
And
wondering
they show that they're showing, they kind of showed that in the trailer too,
Yeah.
like
No, that's great.
raccoon as a baby, you know, them making him.
I thought that was gonna be some side shit, and I'm like, that's what I'm like, damn, how are they gonna fit in that in the story? Like, I want that. Like, once I saw him, I guess I want to know how Rocket came to be. They bring it up in every movie. It's so integral to his character that he was once a raccoon and now he's a monster. He looks at it like, but I'm happy that it actually ties in with the story, because if it ties in with Adam Warlock, then it's not like they're doing a side adventure and doing something that's not important. It's like it's all gonna be part of the plot. Cool. But damn, that would have been a nice surprise.
Damn, I spoiled it for you.
You good? This is the nature of the beast. This is what happens when we talk about things. And again, it's like chances are that would have came up. This movie's not coming out till May. So Ant-Man's coming out in we'll call it 2 months and a half in February, and then Guardians of the Galaxy is in 5 months in May.
Marvel, so what is there something coming out between?
Not that I know of.
March,
not from
April,
Marvel.
2 months.
Transformers and Mario. But besides that, I don't think any Marvel movies. Most likely there'll be shows. I think about the next 6 months. There's probably mad shows. What do you know?
Secret Invasion.
That's a movie, right?
It's a show. So I think that's coming out.
Shout out to Emilia Clarke.
Yeah. We can also talk about that like in another video.
Yeah, let's do that. Absolutely. Because there's a trailer for that. We could go back to that. I have my feelings about Secret Invasion already because of Far From Home, Spider-Man 2. But I don't want to go into that now. Yeah, so
it just says 2023.
Okay. Here's the thing: they're not going to go another 6 months without putting out a Marvel show.
Yeah.
Right. I maybe in the beginning they were able to pump them out because they had so much that they had to get done, but I'm gonna see they're gonna keep sprinkling those on because Disney Plus needs to stay relevant. They want people to keep subscribing. They've been able to jump back Star Wars to Marvel and back and forth. Who knows? There's nothing that pops in my mind now. I know we have those timelines that they've like drawn out.
Yeah, like all the.
But those are the
man.
Those are the biggest movies in a while because a lot of like Thor. It was like, to me again, like I said before, it was like an unneeded sequel. He already got his trilogy. It was just an additional movie. Wakanda, it's what it is. The main character wasn't in it, so what are you gonna do about it? Doctor Strange. That one was a big one, and that's why I had so much hype going into it. So now these are the other two, right? Where it's main characters. It's not new characters that they're introducing. It's main characters from the first 3 phases, getting their closeout movie. Not just a sequel. Not just their sequel.
They're wrapping it up. They're wrapping it up, baby.
Finale. I'm hyped.
They're wrapping it up.
That means we're not going to be seeing them for a while. And we said it already about Guardians. We said it already about Ant-Man. The trilogies are being closed out. So we're not seeing them until the Avenger movies, which is Secret Wars and Kang Dynasty.
Yep.
So there's a lot there. But I like what I want that question answered. What's the next thing after May? May's a long way to go. Um,
what's the main
what's the
thing
next big
after?
main movie?
Oh, after Guardians?
Yeah, or even in between.
Yeah, I don't know what's confirmed.
Yeah, what
We'll have to check.
I got the Phase
Phase
4 one
five?
here. So, oh, okay. We got Armor Wars.
Okay.
That's promising.
Oh yeah,
Fantastic.
because that's not that was going to be a show, but
It's
now
bumped
they're
up to a
making it
movie,
into
right?
a movie.
Good, 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 good. I'm happy to hear that because
Yeah, me
that's
too.
something of that's movie
And
level.
this dude, Don Cheadle, he's a great fucking actor. So it's like
He's
you
one of the best actors.
make him a main character in the movie. Like
Word. He in reality, he's the next
that
Iron Man.
man's yeah, essentially.
He's the next Iron Man. Like
Don't make
that
Ironheart.
role. Yeah, exactly. Like Ironheart could be his sidekick.
Listen,
Like
she could be in it, which I'm sure she will be in it because it only
she
makes
should be in
sense.
it. She should be
But
in Armor Wars.
make Don the fucking
Yeah,
main star. If she wants to be a supporting character,
he
fine,
should be in
whatever.
there.
But
He should be in there. But yeah, he'll be the main character of that movie. Um, but yeah, he's probably going to become more integral to the Avengers.
mhm.
Um, there's so much there. I'm happy. I'm hyped that we brought that up. Then
Guardians.
there's Ironheart in 2023, but that's fall. Blade November 2023. Yeah, this is probably already updated. The Marvels. The Marvels is another
Yeah,
big
this
one.
has to be old
Yeah.
because I don't think Blade's coming out next year.
Okay, so forget the dates. Just a list of things. What if season 2, Echo, which I have no interest in. I'll watch it. Who cares? Marvels,
Yeah, I think
Loki, Blade,
Echo.
Ironheart.
Whatever. That's another
Yeah,
story.
whatever. Daredevil, Captain America, New World Order, which is Falcon as Captain America, Thunderbolts, the 2 Avenger movies, Fantastic Four. They got a lot. They got a lot. All right,
Mhm.
so it just
This
what's
is
the
not all
next?
in Phase 5, right?
I just
It can
the
be.
next 3 phases, the
Okay.
next 2 phases. Um,
So
yeah,
I actually read today. I don't know if this is true, but apparently for phases 5 and 6, Marvel Studios is like reevaluating like their whole like I
formula.
guess formula. So they're doing like quality over quantity
Please,
because of
please,
the criticism of Phase 4.
yeah, yeah,
I don't know if this is true. I mean, I hope it's true
yeah.
because
They could do
Phase
5
4
movies.
Phase 4 was fucking bloated.
Mhm.
So
Phase 5 will be the
I'm hoping because
yeah,
listen, Phase 5 give us what throughout the year
dude,
5 movies, 5 movies, and
in
like
1 year. Wow,
nah,
including
that's a
shows.
lot. That's a
That's a
lot. That's
lot.
a lot.
It's a lot. It took them because the
Maybe
first
four.
phase 1 was I think was like 6 movies, and that was it. And that took years.
Wow.
It was a couple years for them to do that. I can always go back and confirm, but yeah, with this list here, it's a lot. And Thunderbolts is I think where it's going to end. So that's another big one.
Yeah, Thunderbolt.
But
Yep.
that's neither here nor there.
Neither here nor
Anything
there.
else you wanna say add about the
Yeah,
Guardians?
but
The
yeah,
ship I love,
we
the
got
suits I don't
sidetracked.
love. But it's all tied in because
Yeah.
what we're doing is we're getting ready to start mourning because when
Yep.
Ant-Man's over, we have Guardians to look forward. When Guardians ends, we have like things to look forward to. I'm still hyped for Blade. I'm still hyped for our Armor Wars, Daredevil, Captain America. But it's like how long until those come out?
Yeah, who
And they're not
knows?
immediately after. Like we have this solid May. There's going to
Yep.
be a movie that I'm gonna love. And I think the action's gonna be good. I think we're gonna be able to get the stories completed for our characters. The soundtrack is probably gonna be fire. Because if I could
Of
put 10
course.
movies, top 10 movies with best soundtracks, Guardians 1 and Guardians 2 are on that
Top
list.
5.
Top 5. I'll
Top
put
5.
them 2 and Anchorman on the best soundtracks. Incredible. And it really brings the movie in together. You see a shot of fucking Peter with headphones in, it's all emotional. You know, it's great. So I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to, again, it's action, comedy, music. And you
Yep.
get it all. You get it all. And then you also have
But
this base
this
war.
one's gonna have, well, Guardians 3 is gonna have so much emotion. Like,
It has to.
that's it. This is
Heartbroken.
gonna be like,
People might
again, the
die.
send off. People might die. I hope not.
Hope not.
I hope they just like fly into the sunset. That's it. Go space. Fly into the sunset.
They might even split up. Or that would be good. Is like, all right, yeah, the Guardians are just now just doing quests.
Yeah, doing their own thing.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah.
space. They, because that's the thing, when with certain characters on Earth, they almost have to die. Or something
Yeah.
has to happen to a character on Earth. Because when something crazy happens, it's like, hey, why didn't that character come and help?
Mm-hmm.
That's why Captain Marvel's always busy, right? Because you can't have
Yeah.
her there fighting all these villains. She just fuck everybody up.
And she's too
With the
powerful too.
That's my point. Where the
Yeah.
Guardians, they could be alive and out there, and it's just they're busy. They're out in
Yeah, they're
space.
busy.
So they should keep them alive so they could come in full force with Kang. I don't know how much of a relationship they have. They might not even fight Kang. How the
They might not
fuck are you
even
gonna put all those
pop up,
characters?
bro.
Because dude, you still have the Avengers. Now you have the Fantastic Four coming in. I don't know how the Thunderbolts are gonna factor in. I don't know any of this. You know what I mean?
Shang-Chi, bro.
Shang-Chi. Oh, we keep forgetting to bring that one up. That's the
Shang-Chi.
one. That's the one movie that was just solid. I have no complaints about Shang-Chi. That was probably, for me, number one, if not number two, of the Phase 4.
Oh,
Stay
Phase 4?
tuned. Me and Kevin will be ranking Phase 4 soon. Maybe we.
Very
Oh, it's
soon.
over, right? Does Ant-Man end Phase 4?
So
Or
it's
does it
done.
begin Phase 5? Cool. So we'll
No,
do that.
Ant-Man begins Phase 5.
Cool. So Shang-Chi, like, yeah, you have all these characters that are going to come into play. So it's like, do you have room for the Guardians? So this might be them being closed out. Or maybe like 2 of the 3
Fucked.
characters. That would be heartbreaking. But either way, I'm confident. I have faith that they're going to be sent off right. I've been wrong before.
Yeah.
And I've mentioned that.
I think,
before.
yeah, this
But-
movie, I have my expectations are
Yeah.
through the fucking roof. I expect a fucking bomb, like an atomic bomb. And I don't mean bomb in a bad way. I mean bomb like
Yeah, it's not bombing.
shit.
It's going to
it's
be
not
the bomb.
bombing. It's gonna be the bomb.
Like our grandparents used
This
to say.
movie is it's going to be incredibly emotional, hilarious, everything we want in a typical Guardians movie.
One thing I might say, and because we haven't really been able to talk too much about it because we don't know, the one failing of the movie might end up being Adam Warlock.
Yeah, why you say that?
Because we don't know much about him, right? Like, not the character Adam Warlock, but the actor, his role, what his motives are. Is he really going to be center in the story, right? Where there's villains that like Ant-Man and Wasp, whether it's Kang and MODOK, whatever, they're going to be driving the plot. Is Adam Warlock going to be driving the plot? I don't know, because we just didn't see enough in the trailer to get an idea. Because they had to show us the rest of it, right? They had to show us how they are now. So it's just like, we don't know. That, to me, that's the one variable. Everything else is going to be good because all the characters are good. All the materials available, whether it's old information or the new information. That's the one thing I don't know enough about how they're going to play it in. But I'm optimistic, and I think we could leave it at that.
Yeah, I'm super optimistic. I'm hyped.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see that shit. It's looking good, looking promising. I'm ready to cry my balls. My balls.
My balls.
My balls. I'm ready to cry my eyeballs out.
Yeah, sure. You do cry your balls out, your eyeballs. But yeah, 5 more months. Marvel May,
5
my
more
birthday
months.
present. We'll watch it.
That's
So-
funny. That Guardians comes out on your birthday or around your birthday, and Ant-Man comes out around my birthday.
Right. That's usually it. I think it's February and May. They usually do a lot.
Yeah.
It started with Iron Man in May. Avengers came out in May. They kept going. But yeah, we'll find out 5 months from now. We'll probably might even talk about this movie in the meanwhile as other information comes out
Yeah.
with these next couple shows. But in the
Yep,
meanwhile,
yep,
we gotta
yep, yep,
fucking wait
yep, yep.
half a year almost to know if it's actually good, and then we'll be here. So
Yep,
everybody join
we'll
us
be here.
in May to find out
Join
what's gonna
us.
actually happen with the
Join
Guardians of
us.
the Galaxy 3.
Join us. Join
But in the
us.
meanwhile,
Join us.
you can comment, you can like, you can
Comment.
subscribe. You could comment about subscribing. You
Word.
can
Like I want to
subscribe because you
subscribe. How do
like
I
it.
do it?
Do it. Do both. Comment and then like your own comment, then subscribe.
You know what's bugged out? You know what's trippy? By the time we talk about Guardians, we're already gonna know what happened in Ant-Man.
We're gonna be in the future Kevin and
Yup.
Michael. We're gonna be blue in the quantum realm. But yeah, it's a good point. And let's keep the conversation going, everybody. This is
Do it.
exciting
Comment.
time
Let us know. Let us
to be a
know
nerd.
how excited are you for the Phase 5 movies. Let us know. Comment. Please. We want to know how excited are you because we are very hyped to watch both movies.
Guardians out. Guardians out. We the Guardians of the Galaxy. Peace.